I didn't get to where I am without knowing how the world works, son.
I understand that, Arthur.
And I'm used to getting what I want, so why don't you just tell me what it'll take?
I'm sorry?
Don't prat about, son. Just give us the bottom line.
I'm afraid
My theme park is the biggest in the north of England. Most of it built with these hands. In 5 years, we'll be the biggest in Europe.
Yes, but...
No buts, son. Just tell me what I have to give you and Joe 90 here to win that tender.
Oh, I'm afraid the tenders are all sealed.
Sealed my ass. Addy? There's 25K there. I won't be beat by some bloody yank dressed up as a mouse.
Well, this is most irregular.
Are we doing business or what? Like I said, I usually get what I want.
Once the deadline has passed, we can get working on having it moved for you.
This'll put us right up there with the big boys.
I'm sure it will.
All I'm saying is, you know, if I was a bird, well, I'd shag me.
Can you hear yourself?
I reckon she's got to be a lesbian, ain't she?
What, just because you knocked your back?
Listen, mate, all right? I don't get knocked back, OK? Unless they're either A, a lesbian, or B, frigid.
Or both.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, maybe she's got a boyfriend.
So?
Yeah, well, you know, maybe she's happy with him.
Well, mate, happy, so what? Why go for second best? Mick, straight off, OK? If you was a bird, would you shag me?
But he's having a crisis of confidence and your receptionist blanked him.
Very simple, yes or no?
No.
Right. Well, that's because you'd be a lesbian.
Stacey, what's our working capital like?
Yeah, it's healthy. Why?
Albert's got a bite.
Sir Anthony Reeves. Until this morning, he was CEO of one of the major utility companies. Huge losses and underinvestment in infrastructure led to a rise in utility bills of 39% and calls for his resignation. His reward for this inept piece of mismanagement was a golden handshake of $500,000. Sir Anthony borders on the xenophobic. Staunch defender of the pound, hates anything European. He refers to anyone who earns less than $100,000 a year as a member of the Great Unwashed.
Nice man.
Apartment in the city and a rather nice country home, which he shares with his wife Janice and 2 dogs.
How did you find him, Albert?
We're both members of the same gentleman's club. We were on nodding terms until I learned recently about his new fortune.
So you became firm friends?
The best. And he has 2 dirty little secrets he hides from his wife. A hankering for prostitutes.
No, please.
Don't worry, my dear. It's the second little vice I think we should use.
Which is?
I discovered it when I borrowed his newspaper.
He likes the Gigi.
Better still, his wife disapproves of gambling.
Who's a naughty boy, then?
The Wire.
The Wire?
Nobody's worked The Wire in 100 years.
The last time I saw that was in the Sting.
It's an old-time scam. It's pre-1900. Racing results used to go from east to west by Western Union Telegraph. Now, all you had to do was convince the mark that you had someone on the inside who could delay the results until you got the bet on.
Danny. Are you listening?
Yes, Mickey.
Ash, can we make it work?
Yeah, everyone watches races live these days.
Yeah, but not in person.
No. Yeah, well, the principle still holds good, I suppose. Just have to use video link instead of telegraph.
Albert?
It's big.
So are we.
What can I get you?
I'm looking for someone.
Aren't we all?
Danny Blue. You know him?
Sorry, mate, never heard of him.
On the off chance you meet him in the next few days, could you, give him this for me?
Yeah, I'll keep the tip, all right, seeing as you gave us a tour of London.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, you got a chip on your shoulder, Daniel, and you should lose it. Or you'll always feel on the outside.
Yeah, well, what's new? I've been on the outside all my life.
Well, in a good crew, that make you a liability.
Well, I know that.
Then deal with it.
Will you be lunching with us, Mr. Winston?
No, thank you, Paul. My colleague and I have some business to discuss.
The library is free.
Lovely.
How do you remember all your names?
No need to. Places like this, it's their job to remember them.
This is a guaranteed winner, Uncle James, all right? I mean, you have just got to take my word on it.
Well, I'm sure you're right, dear boy, but I'm afraid I don't gamble.
Well,
Anthony, I thought you'd be in hiding. Nasty business.
It's the problem with the great unwashed. They hate to see a fella make a few pounds.
Quiet. Oh, I'm sorry, Anthony. This is Peter, son of a very old friend of mine.
how'd you do, sir?
How do you do?
Anthony's having a bit of trouble with the press.
Oh, you're joking. They are scumbags, aren't they?
You've had dealings with them?
Not personally, sir, no. My dad did a few years back. He was an activist in the anti-Euro campaign. Press were all over him.
Really?
As best forgotten, Peter. Anthony, won't you join us?
Yeah, take my seat, sir. I'm just off.
No need on my account.
No, really, I only popped in here to make Uncle James a few quid. But as ever, he weren't interested.
Now, horses for courses, dear boy. Horses for courses.
Anyway, could talk all day. Nice to meet you, sir. Bye, Uncle James.
Please say hello to your mother for me.
I will do.
Yeah?
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Black sheep of the family through his teens, but he turned into be a rather nice young man.
He's in investments?
Oh, God, no. Horses.
Horses?
You know, the racing variety, you know, the hot tip or whatever it is they call it.
Did he mention the name?
Name?
Of the horse?
Yes. No, it's gone. No, just as well. And a fool and his money are soon parted. Some coffee, huh? Paul!
Right. It's a nice place like this, when they go like you.
I take it went well.
Oh, yeah. You'd have been proud of me. I was a real team player.
You're around, Danny. Hello. Hi, I was wondering if you could tell me what won the last race. Anywhere. That's excellent. Thank you.
I actually got blanked by some bird at the hotel.
Did not get blanked, okay? Did not get blanked. She's a lesbian.
Right. There's some bloke in here earlier looking for you.
What blank?
He didn't leave his name, but he left his number here somewhere.
Seems it's true what you say. About a fool and his money.
Oh?
There's a chap in here. He was apparently conned into believing he was buying the London Eye.
Really?
Apparently turned up to take possession. What was he thinking of?
I can't imagine. Thank you.
The problem is some people don't deserve money. When chaps like us earn a few bob, they call us fat cats. I mean, I don't moan when one of the plebs wins the lottery, do I?
I could hardly put it better myself.
Providing he doesn't move in next to me, of course.
Margot's girl.
I'm sorry?
That horse you asked me about, Margot's girl, 1 p.m., just came back to me.
Where was it running, do you know?
I have no idea. I wonder if it won.
It's easy enough to find out. Paul, there was a horse running today, Margot's girl. Could you see how it did for me? That was a good chap. You'll be sick if it won.
Oh, I never gambled.
There's nothing wrong with an occasional flutter.
I don't know one end of the horse from the other.
It's the sport of kings, old chap. You haven't lived till you've seen your horse running up that hill at Cheltenham.
I have to take your word for it.
Margot's girl won, sir.
Price?
12 to 1.
Good Lord. This nephew of yours, what does he do exactly?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. It's just something to do with horses.
I'd very much like to meet him again.
Oh, well, I'm sure that can be arranged.
You must be Danny. Wasn't sure you'd come.
Well, I was curious. Listen, mate, I ain't got all day, so who are you? What do you want?
The name's Ray Fordham. Are you as good as they say you are, Danny?
What are you, then? Cop?
Do I look like a cop?
Well, they come in all shapes and sizes, don't they?
Well, I'm a grifter, just like you.
Oh, are you? Well, how come I never heard of you, then?
You have. Scottish Ray.
You're Scottish Ray? Well, you ain't even Scottish.
The name came from my first big con. I took a 50 grand down payment on Edinburgh Castle.
Yeah, I've read about that. 94, wasn't it?
95. I took another 20 grand for putting in double glazing.
Well, don't you just love the Yanks?
Oh, yes. They got romance in their soul.
All right. I'm glad to meet you, Ray.
Likewise.
So what can I do for you, mate?
I'm putting a new crew together.
Yeah? Well, I know some people.
I don't want people, Danny. I want you.
Okay. Well, I think we've hooked him in enough to give him a convincer. Ash, what about this place you found?
Well, it has to be a build.
Okay, but let's make it good. How long do you think?
A couple of days if I can get enough bodies.
Yeah, do it. We can. You should have been here half an hour ago.
Sorry.
Right. Albert will set up the meet with Danny for the day after tomorrow. You have to be ready by then.
Yeah, I will be.
Stacy, work out the costs with Ash and then double up with Danny later on.
Okay.
Questions? Okay, let's do it. Problem?
No.
Friend of mine down here tells me you can find anyone.
If who you're looking for is in London, I can find him.
How much is that going to cost me?
Depends who it is. What are you going to do when you find him?
2 con men. 1 black, 1 white. I'm gonna kill him.
How's it going?
Yeah, well, decoration's easy enough, but we need to start getting the hardware in.
What's the setup?
5 or 6 furlong races are the best bet. Means the race is over in a minute to a minute and a half.
Good, good. And you got everything you need?
Yeah, well, you'll know when I haven't. Oi, steady with those. Eddie wants them back.
James, what a lovely surprise.
Mrs. Peter and his young friend, Yvonne.
Come in, I'll fix you some drinks. Anthony's in the lounge.
James, welcome.
Pleasure.
Peter, nice to see you again.
Sir.
And who is this vision of beauty?
This is Yvonne. Yvonne.
I'm delighted to make your acquaintance, my dear.
Sir Anthony,
Do you mind if I steal this young man?
be my guest.
James tells me you're a betting man.
Not really, sir.
Playing dumb, eh? Let's see if a few drinks will loosen you up.
That's what I like to see. A Mark who does all the hard work himself.
OK, we get the TV feed in here showing us a live race. Obviously, we can't fix the races, they're legit, but this little baby holds up the pictures to the end of the race. Now, when we've got a winner, we give it to you, and you've got about 2 minutes to put a bet on before we start feeding it through the front. As far as anyone out there's concerned, they're watching a race live.
Well, 2 minutes isn't very long.
Yeah, well, you slap the pictures anymore, our man might smell a rat.
And it'll have to do.
Right, the main area is fully functioning. I've tapped into a street light outside for electricity, rerouted mains water for toilets, and as long as he doesn't start kicking the walls, they should stay up long enough to get the job done.
Ash, it's a work of art.
Yeah, I've got 20 grifters coming in as punters. When they're here, it will be the doggies' watches.
OK, then we can start tomorrow.
Yeah.
All I'm asking is that you throw the odd tip my way.
Oh, it's more than my job's worth.
You did it for James.
Yeah, but he's virtually family, isn't he? I mean, they'd do anything for me. And with all due respect, sir, I'd even know you, do I?
James will vouch for me.
Will he now? So what are you, racing man, are you?
I think I'm what you'd call an enthusiastic amateur.
All right. So what I'm about to tell you mustn't go any further.
You have my word.
I work for a syndicate. We buy racehorses.
I knew it. You've got inside knowledge.
But listen, it's slightly more than that. Last year, the company that I worked for, they teamed up with 3 other syndicates. Then at Kempton last year, we realised that between them, they owned all the runners in a single race.
Really?
From there, it's just a short step to being able to determine which horses are going to win certain races.
You mean fix them?
I'm not saying fix them, I'm just saying they know who's going to win before they start.
And you can get the names of the winning horses?
Me? No. No, I'm much too far down the food chain.
But the horse you told James about?
Well, that came from Yvonne.
Your girlfriend?
Can I be honest with you?
Absolutely.
Come on. Listen, I'm trusting you completely here. And I hope Uncle James ain't got you all wrong.
I can assure you he hasn't.
Now, the truth is, Yvonne and me aren't really together. She's a high-class escort. Absolutely lovely. I mean, I take her out every now and again. Last week, I gave her number to my boss. She spends a bit of time with him. She overhears him talking on the phone. Now, the thing is, he's got a bit of a crush on her now, so he wants to see her again.
I don't blame him.
But I get to thinking, well, maybe I can find out a few more winners. I went to Uncle James because basically I ain't got the funds to finance it.
So you're looking for a backer?
Well, we wouldn't be having this conversation if I weren't, would I? I mean, the most I could raise last time was, what was it, £1,000?
But you got 12,000 back.
Well, yeah. But what if I'd had 10 grand?
Looks like we have a nibble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have another crack at Frosty. All right. Chatty as ever. See ya.
Yeah, that's quite a team. Stacey Monroe, Albert Stroller, Three Socks Morgan, and the great Mickey Briggs.
Well, what are you doing here?
I just wondered if you made your mind up yet.
We're in the middle of a score.
And what's your cut, Danny? Who's calling the shots? See, all you're doing is using your talent to make Mickey Briggs look good. Big up his reputation.
I'm learning off him.
And as long as you're doing that, he'll treat you like a kid. Clock's ticking, Danny.
It ain't that easy. I owe them.
Well, choice is yours. You know where I am? You're never gonna move up in class. Not until you break free.
All set?
You're sure a bet of this size will go unnoticed?
Listen, there's a private gambling club the syndicate use sometimes. I'm a member there. Strictly for high rollers. It's all cash. No questions asked. I've seen people place bets of up to $250,000 there. No one even bats an eyelid. We stick to one bet a day. No one's going to notice us. I'm going to put on all my winnings from last time.
All 12,000?
Why not? When you know you can't lose.
Where to?
No worries.
Okay, guys, car's pulled up.
Okay, everyone. Showtime. Stacey, out of sight.
Right, huh? You wouldn't even know this place was here.
No, it's strictly members only.
Gets me away from the damn press.
Right, we've got roulette and blackjack through
Can you
here.
believe it? 20 grand beaten by a neck. Next time, remind me to back a giraffe.
This is the poker room.
Uh-huh.
Peter.
Mike. How you doing?
Hello. Long time no see.
Good to see you, mate. How you doing? Hello. This is my guest, Anthony Reeves.
It'll be a pleasure to take your money, sir.
Not today, thanks, Mike. We're feeling very lucky.
Yeah. You and everyone else in here.
All right, then. That's Mike Taylor, the manager.
He seems very full of himself.
Yeah, we're not for long, are we? Right, so Yvonne will call as soon as she gets a horse. Okay, it's going to be close to the start, so you get your bet on as soon as it comes through. Right. There you go. There's my money.
Okay.
Well?
The last two. The odds are too high.
Stacey?
If they win too much, it'll break us before we start. Take 3-1 or less.
And on the stands, Ralph Flak Jacket coming through to pip the ball out, I reckon. Flak Jacket coming home alone on the near side. Black Jacket gets up the win from Sober Jones. Then in third...
Flat Jacket.
Price?
2 to 1.
Okay, go.
Hello?
Put it on Flat Jacket.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. 50 grand down to nudge the win in the next.
50 to win. Thank you, sir.
There we are, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So, 24,000 to win, Flak Jacket in the next race.
24 to win. Thank you very much, sir. There we are, sir. Thank you very much.
They're ready. That's it, and they're racing.
Flak Jacket, 2 to 1.
Come on, son, come on.
Just relax. Come on, Flat Jacket. Come on, son. Get your whip out, boy. He's coming up, he's coming up, he's coming up. Come on. That's it. Go to the rail. Go to the rail. Come on. Come on, Black Jacket. Come on, son. Come on, Black Jacket. Come on. Come on. Show him the whip. Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, my son. What did I tell you? Oh, beautiful. You little beauty.
It hasn't been confirmed yet, sir. That's 48 plus your stake. That's 72 in all. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 2. There we are, sir.
What's your maximum bet, mate?
We have no maximum, sir.
Lovely.
Let's do it again.
No. One race a day, we agree.
One more, we're making it.
All we're gonna do is draw attention to ourselves. Now let's just go, okay? Flak Jacket.
Black Jacket. I can't believe it was that easy.
You wouldn't believe what I had to do to get that horse's name.
Oh, I don't know. Try me.
Listen, the thing is, if we want to make real money, we need to put one big bet on while Yvonne's still on the inside.
There's no rush, surely.
Well, what if he calls the agency and asks for another girl?
He'd be mad.
No, Yvonne's right. We don't want to take that risk. And anyway, when all this is over, you two lovebirds get to spend the week together, don't you? Just as promised, Tony.
So we do.
So what do you think? He wants one smaller bet, just to make sure.
Oh, wonderful.
Wasn't Danny's fault.
The pot is empty. We can't pay out. Everything was geared to taking him for the big one next time.
Is this close?
Close does not cut it, Danny.
It can't be helped. We'll have to shut him out.
Okay.
You know, sometimes the desire for perfection can be misinterpreted as criticism.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. Why so grumpy?
I don't know.
Is it Rachel?
Yeah, I had the decree nisi, so it's all over.
Why didn't you say?
How would that have helped?
Could have reminded you that everyone here loves you.
You know, maybe after this one, We should take a break for a while.
I think we should do 50.
Whatever you say.
Hello?
2-3 there. First number 9, Master Sills right.
Put it on Mostersill.
Mostersill.
Okay, run it now before he gets to the window.
Mostersill in the next 50,000 to win.
Set and they're racing.
Oh, the race has started, sir.
No, I said it before they started.
I'm sorry, sir.
Problem?
I was trying to place a bet.
The race has started, sir.
Queen, Desert Island, this sticks to the inside.
No more bets. Try the next race.
To one, that is
I didn't get the bet on.
What?
I didn't have time.
That's half a million.
Master Sill is the winner, we think. We're still waiting for the official confirmation of that, though. Owned by T.A. Jackson, trained by Gary Ford.
No, wait. I want to see what they're doing.
Okay, so he's gone for the bait, and we're all set for tomorrow. Stacy, Danny, go reel him in. Any thoughts?
I think you've covered everything.
Then go bring him in. And no mistakes this time. I know, but I'm teaching him.
You're smothering him. Give him his head. Maybe you'll see in him what I did. What I saw in you once.
Oh, we've got a problem, so we're going to have to meet up. Yeah, okay. Well, what about 6:30? All right. Thanks, Anthony. This country's got stalking laws, you know.
Just thought I'd let you know I'm heading back tomorrow. Check out the hotel at 3.
Well, that's fine, but I ain't made a decision yet.
Ah, you'll be there.
What?
The syndicate's been investigated.
Why?
I don't know, all right? It is. Someone got wind of it, it's all off.
It can't be.
I'm telling you, it is. They're going to do one tomorrow, they're pulling the plug.
Wait a minute, you say they're doing one more?
Yeah, well, it's already set.
Why can't we do it too?
Are you having a laugh? The authorities will be watching that race like hawks.
They'll be watching the syndicate, not us.
I don't know. What do you think?
Risky.
He who dares, and all that. Surely it's worth the risk.
If we're going to do this, it has got to be a big bet. Because I'm telling you, this is the last chance.
Absolutely.
The most I can raise is probably going to be about 30k.
You've got to be joking. I'm not risking getting caught for that.
So how much would it take?
500,000.
What?
500,000. Even if we only get 2 to 1 again, we clear $1 million.
It's too rich for my blood, I'm afraid.
We could have a wonderful week with £1 million in the bank.
I'm sorry. No.
Oh well, if you're not up to it.
It's not a question of not being up to it. I just can't afford to lose that kind of money.
Well, how could you lose? I mean, you've seen how it works.
Even so. 500,000.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I mean, it's now, or it's never. Remember, a faint heart never won a fair maiden.
Okay. I'm in. Bank manager thought I was insane. I had to threaten to close my account.
Yeah, well, he'll calm down when you pay double back in.
Are you sure they'll take a bet of this size?
You heard the man. No limit.
Gentlemen, feeling lucky again?
Well, I think we'll be okay.
Think so. Oh, I do hope that's full of money.
I'll soon wipe the smile off his face.
Yeah, well, just ignore him. Right, if I don't find a horse for him, then she'll meet us there. I'll get us a drink.
Okay.
On that one now and looking for a split in the centre.
Anything?
Favourite won the last.
I've got to try and get bigger odds.
Wait. Kieran Fallon has gone 2 or 3 in front of Roofer and Dennis Almenas, battling on his mark.
Yeah? Got it. Place it all on Roofer in the next race. Yeah, I'll see you then.
Okay.
Roofer.
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 8 to 1. 8 to 1. That's $4 million. Listen, they're in the stores. Get the bet on. Get the bet on.
Last one to go forward on the near side. Driven by Eddie Crichton, who played 7.
Hang on. Roofer in the next race. £500,000 to win. Is there a problem?
One moment, sir.
What's wrong, Paul?
This gentleman wants to place a large bet, sir.
How large?
£500,000.
Price?
Roof, 8 to 1.
I understood there was no limit.
Take the gentleman's bet, Paul.
Yeah, but I've no time to count
Oh,
it.
just take the case, and if the horse wins, then we'll count it, and we'll pay out on whatever's there.
Please.
Thank you very much.
That's it. I think
Oh,
we're
yes.
just about ready for our first. Terrace said just locked away. At the moment, clear favourite here. They're set underwaters and they're racing. And on the near side, come on.
So you get it on all right?
Roofer, £500,000 to win.
To win? I told you place.
Place.
What?
I said place. The syndicate went for a place to throw everyone off the scent. That's what I told you. I said place it on Roofer. That horse finishes third.
There's been a mistake. I want my money back.
Sir?
I meant to say place, not win.
The race has started, sir.
I don't care about the race. I want my money back.
House rules dictate that I'm not...
Give me my money.
Come on, take it easy.
What the hell is going on?
You don't understand. There's been a mistake.
No, there's no mistake, sir. Your horse just lost.
Get
Hey, aren't you Sir Anthony Reeves? Boys, get some shot, please. Is this what you're doing with your golden handshake, sir? Gambling with the taxpayers' money?
I'm not betting. I don't
This
gamble.
man plays a bet with you, sir.
Look, that's confidential.
So can you explain to our readers why you're in a private gambling club, sir?
I'm visiting a friend.
Do you think it's fair, sir, that the taxpayer should fund your gambling habit? Come on, sir. What have you got to say to our readers, sir? It's a nice car, Sir Anthony. Did you fund that out of your winnings, sir? Sir Anthony!
Well done, everyone. Well done. All right, let's get out of here. Wages in Eddie's bar tomorrow night. Let's go. Go. Danny. Well done, mate.
Look, mate. Now this is all over, there's something I need to tell you. Well, the thing is...
Look at you. Rats in a sewer.
Eyesight better? What was it, laser? I hear they're very good.
Hey, what can we do for you, Arthur?
What can you do for me? Well, you could try dropping to your knees, kissing my feet and begging me not to paint the walls with you. But I'll settle for what you've just taken off the last mug.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
You've got 10 seconds.
Give him the money, Danny.
Hold on a minute.
Shut up.
No. Do you know, I'm sick of him telling me when I can speak and when I can't.
I'll handle this.
Well, like you deal with everything. Well, I'm sorry, Mickey, but unless I've missed something here, you've just led us up shit creek and you forgot to pack the paddles.
Oh, and that's what this is all about, isn't it, Danny? Because you think you could do better.
Everything you've done since you got out of Nick, it's been down to me.
Down to you.
Yeah, except for the parrot impressions. Well, you do them yourself.
Hey. You were a short con artist, Danny. Working the clubs and bars for drinks till I took you in.
Yeah, you gave me a shot, yeah, and I'm grateful for that. But I've been carrying you ever since.
No, the only thing you've been carrying, mate, is an overinflated ego.
You shouldn't be so hard on yourself, son. I mean, you do have some qualities. Is that it? Yeah. That's it, mate. The answer to all your problems. Things ain't going quite your way. Take a swing. Lash out. You screwed up. Now give the man his money back and move on.
That's what I was gonna do when you started all this.
No, you were gonna give him the case of funny money.
It's what he asked for.
Well, how long do you think it's gonna take him to realise this cash is crap? Come back here and kill us.
Well done. Brilliant. See, he didn't know it was fake until you just told him, genius.
What, you don't think he's gonna find out? This stuff, mate, this stuff wouldn't pass in a corner shop!
So what would you do? Give him our money?
What if it's a straight choice between that and death? Yes?
That would clean us out.
Mickey, he's holding a shotgun.
We'd have nothing.
Fine. Fine. If you want to get killed for what? What, 60 to 70 grand? Go ahead. Do it, Mick. For once in your life, do the right thing. What happened to you? What's in the drawer, Ash?
Well, like you said, 60 to 70 tops.
Pay the man.
I suggest you do what the young man says. And make sure there's none of that funny money in there.
I'm sorry, mate.
£50 profit in 4 days. Not bad. Like I told you, boys, I usually get what I want.
Did you feel it?
Amazing.
I'm sweating, sir.
I'm sorry. Thank you very much. All right, come on, everyone, let's get out of here now.
Did you have a good day, dear?
Con men my ass. They thought they were dealing with a bloody idiot. Some country boy from up north, still wet behind the ears. They won't make that mistake again. Take more than a bunch of southern Jessies to get the better of me, eh, Harry? You all right, boss?
Right. Just wait a second. Right, hi. Listen, I'm going now, so I won't be pestering anymore. Okay, that's it. So, I guess what I just really wanted to know is why you wouldn't go out with me. Because you're a lesbian. Yes. Yes! There's nothing wrong with that. Yes. Bloody knew it.
No.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Danny, you wanted to talk to me.
When?
Before Arthur came in, you said there was something you needed to tell me.
Oh, that, yeah. It's nothing.
Sure?
Positive.
Only I thought you were going to tell me you were joining Scottish Ray's new crew.
You knew about that?
I know about everything.
Are you two still squabbling?
Time to go.
Hey,
Oh, we'll be gone for a while.
we can have a well-earned rest.
But we know what you're thinking.
Gap in the market?
Think you might try your luck?
Easy, when you know how.
But if you do,
You gotta remember, the first rule of the con.
You can't cheat an honest man,
Can't happen.
Impossible.
find someone who wants something for nothing.
which shouldn't be hard.
and then give nothing for something.
Thank you, Jenkins. You know, I've been thinking. I'm not getting any younger. Maybe I should retire. Bow out gracefully.
You're serious?
Absolutely.
Well, it'd be a crying shame, Albert.
Oh, you'll find someone else.
There's no one quite like you, Albert.
Albert, it's your choice. Whatever you decide.
Thank you, Mike.
You're crazy. My old man leaves me $3 million and I'm going to invest in molasses? No. I told him. I said, I don't know nothing about shoes, but I do know.
Do you want me to hold your drink for you, Albie?